kon xam naa ne incha allahu taala ñu jox rek Cheikh Mohamed Rachid nañ la Cheikh ñu barkewu incha allahu rek si discours bi nga xam ne nii bàyyi na xel jàllale ko incha allahu mu nekk miskul xitaam bu paree ñu présenté gan yi rek xam naa bu dee xaj na incha allah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله العلي الأرفق وجامع الأشياء والمفرق ذي النعم الواسعة الغزيرة والحكم الباهرة الكثيرة ثم الصلاة مع سلام دائم على الرسول الخرشي الخاتم وآله وصحبه الأبرار الحائذي مراتب الفخار. Good evening, brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers. I'm so cheerful and glad to stand in front of this gathering. Stop that. To stand in front of these undescribable faces to share with you what I call the password that opens the closed door of tomorrow. At the beginning of the 70s of the 20th century, an innocent child emerges from the arms of his mother and the arms of his father, heading to his maternal uncle's house, which he will set many years of his prosperous life, intending to become included in the list of his skilled memorizers of the Holy Quran. But he was not lucky for what he resolved to do, and turning the verses of the Quran and reciting them in the usual way known to us was not his share. This is natural, for each has its inevitable destiny. One day after 7 years, the child came back to his hometown because of an occasion related to the family, and as usual in social gatherings, the family wanted to perform a collective recitation of the Quran. But the real shock that led to the historical transformation in the child's point of view was that the recitation took more than 5 years to more than 5 hours, caused by a scarcity of qualified human resources to read the Quran among the family members, which made him swear a great vow between himself and his Lord. He swore to Allah that he would change this tragic and unfortunate situation in the family. On that day, he said his historical, wonderful, and fantastic words that are full of firmness and will. He said, "I do not say only my family, but I will work for the Quran to become in the chest of everyone who has a connection with me." Since that day, his mind has not calmed down, and he hasn't closed an eyelid, simply because for the great goal that he set for himself. And it won't be achieved with abstract words, nor with second dreams, and rather with uncompromising diligence, tireless effort, perseverance that knows no rest, and a lofty inspiration that defies obstacles. Consequently, he started flowing the station of knowledge and Indar between 1977 and 1980. At the end of 1980, he began to delve into the springs of pure knowledge in Salem. Then in 1986, he joined the firm of the well-known Asian science called Jamal, taking from here and there the delicious types of science and forms of knowledge, collecting the anecdotes of Islamic and Arabic science until he got a base of them and gained from every station the best of it. So he returned to his family Australian whose variety is not doubted except by ridiculous fool. And his returning was not for spectators, but that great foreboding was engraved in the depths of his heart, fluctuating in his soul, and never escaped from his memory even for a moment. In a process of achieving his dream and completing of his noble project, a very dangerous announcement was announced by him, which include an invitation to every young man who would like to have a serious educational attainment and to accompany him in the journey, in order to make him a future human being who can not only benefit his religion, but his society and the entire world. That was in the early 90s. That declaration was symbolized by these words. He said in Arabic, اخترت لله نشر العلم دون مراء شبان قوموا لي بنشركم. In English, I choose to spread knowledge for the sake of Allah. Additionally, he says, I am Allah's gift to you. I am Allah's gift to you. I do not need anything else as long as you need me to improve your knowledge. In addition to this, there are many other powerful sayings that pure in this story. One of his well-known features and characteristic known by everyone who knows him is that he does not miss or leave the teaching field after entering it for any reason. Whenever he reaches the seminar, everything becomes suspended until the end of the convention. And over this, I say the password that opens the closed door of tomorrow is determination, self-confidence, and a strong will. It is a wondrous wonder. It is a wondrous wonder that an entire family become scholars and teachers with the effort of one individual who sacrificed himself, his precious, for the sake of Allah, for the sake of gaining knowledge. So he told his brother, his younger brother, and all the new fews of his brothers, it was all the brothers and his sisters, but this unique achievement will not surprise you much if you realize that the person responsible for it is Sheikh Al-Hajj Suleyman bin Omar NDIGUENE. May Allah bless Islam and Muslims for the length of his life. It is said that a thing that is missing cannot be given. However, this saying is fall prostrate in front of this achievement of our Sheikh Suleyman NDIGUENE, the Sheikh who spent 10 years memorized the Quran and did not complete except the first half, and did not explain the first half, and yet dozens of memorizers came out from his council in a short period of time, which is 5 years usually, or 3 years, as well as the hundreds of people who received cognitive formation and educational guidance from him. It doesn't strange for surprising that everyone who is acquainted with him from a distance clings to him. In conclusion, this speech was written in Arabic language by Al-Hajj Modu Sakho, then translated in English by the son of the Sheikh Mohamed Rachid, Suleyman NDIGUENE. Thank you for your kindly attention.
Thank you. Babakar, Imam Hassan, Sheikh Isa demal julli.